2 years ago in Minnesota, a man by the name of Dennis Mala, in September of 2020, had a Trump flag flying in front of his yard and was awakened in the middle of the night because his camper outside in part of his home was set on fire by what he described as 3 arsonists who also spray painted Biden 2020 and BLM on his garage door. So this Trump supporter says that he was targeted, basically they attempted murder by burning him alive, and then they spray painted all these, Democratic messages. So he said it was a politically motivated attack. The national media, conservative media, obviously picked this up in 2020. Oh my God, how horrible is this? This is terrifying. The man said he had to struggle to get his 2 kids, one who was 2 years old at the time, one who was 5 months old at the time, and of course all their puppies, had to get the puppies and the babies out of the house. I mean, it's a true sob story. The guy raised $17,000 on GoFundMe because he was the victim of this horrid political attack that later turned out to be a complete hoax. Didn't happen. Turns out Dennis set the fire himself. Dennis spray painted those messages on his house himself. He lied about the entire thing and, of course, has now been busted for it. And in a few weeks, he's going to have his sentencing, where he will likely end up in federal prison for insurance fraud and arson. And he did it all because he wanted to show people that Democrats are violent, crazy, angry people, and we Trump supporters, we're just trying to take care of the babies and the puppies. Now those babies are going to lose their dad. Because you wanted to make a political point, you wanted to pretend to be a victim, and now those kids are probably going to go many years without seeing their dad. We're talking about now a 4-year-old and a 2.5-year-old. All because you wanted Donald Trump to win, so you painted Democrats as some kind of violent, crazy animals, but it turns out that was you. So you know what? Maybe it is better for those kids that you're not around. Maybe it is better for those kids that you go sit a few years in prison. Because based on the behavior that I've seen here, I struggle to think that you would actually be a decent father for them. Sure as hell not a good role model, in my opinion. So as sad as it is, yes, I guess maybe that is better. But folks, this is something we have seen time and time again. Going back all the way, by the way, to the Obama campaign days. The woman who carved the B on her own face and then said, oh, somebody attacked me. It was an Obama supporter. That's what the B stands for, Barack. But it was revealed that she carved the B on her face herself, and we figured that out because she did it backwards because she was looking in a mirror. We have seen other Trump supporters falsely claim to be attacked by liberals. You'll see them with the spray paint things in their yard, Biden 2020, and they'll try to spray paint the little anarchy sign, but they always get it wrong, and that's kind of the dead giveaway. They'll spray paint things like Antifa rules in their own driveways and claim to be the victims, but it's all fake. The problem is the conservative media picks up these stories, eats them up, puts them out there for the public, just like this guy that set his camper on fire, and none of it's real. But by the time we learn that none of it's real, all those outlets that hyped it up in the first place have moved on, and they don't bother telling their horrible conservative audiences that none of it happened the way that these alleged victims claimed. And in most instances, they just did it to themselves. Thanks for watching, and if you like what you saw, don't forget to like, comment, share, and most importantly, subscribe to our Ring of Fire channel here.